This is the Junior Cert Assessment number 15. We're asked to represent the number 36 in 8 different ways. I have to admit, as an array, I haven't seen this word used before in the Junior Cert Maths book, but an array is the factors, like an array 1 by 36, 2 by 18, 3 by 12, keep going, 4 by 9, 5 by no, 6 by yes, 6 by 6. And when we get to the numbers that are either one apart or together, we know we're finished. So as an array, 36 can be listed as the following. The second one is using at least one fraction and a multiply symbol. So there's my multiply symbol. So something by something has to be equal to 36. Take any fraction. A half of 72 is 36. We can have a quarter by 144 and so on. A tenth of 360 or something similar. So you guys are going to make up another number now instead of 36, and you're going to do the first 5. How would you show that it's even? Divide by 2 if a number is divisible by 2 with no remainder. We can say that it's even. We'll use the 3 dots for therefore even, or you could use the equal symbol with an arrow, therefore even. In a way that shows it's a multiple of 3, well, we can show divisible by 3. 36 divided by 3 is 12, so it has to be divisible by 3 if it's a multiple of 3. 12 by 3 is 36. There's 2 ways to show it. Using 2 multiply symbols. 2 multiply symbols. Well, what's 2 by 2? Will that work for us? If it doesn't work, say this number was 7, or say we use 7 by 1, it wouldn't work. 2 by 2 is 4. And 4 does go into 36 9 times. 2 by 2 by 9 is 36. What about 4? If I keep the numbers low, 4 by 2 will be 8. Doesn't go into 36. 4 by 3 is 12. So we'd multiply that by 3 again. And you can see that will be 4 9s again, 36. So trial and error. If you get one that doesn't work, just keep going and try another one. Now, in a way that shows it's a square number, 6 squared is 36, or square root 36 equals 6. That's the one I would use. Therefore, square number. Why? Because 6 is an element of natural numbers. Now we're asked to use a power. Well, we already have that 6 squared is 36. Let's look at another power here. 2 squared, 4. 3 squared, 9. 2 squared by 3 squared, 4 by 9 is 6 squared. Is there a pattern here? Let's look at 3 squared by 4 squared. 9 by 16 is equal to 144. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 squared is 144. 2 by 3 is 6. 6 squared is 36. So you may see a pattern with these square numbers. Now we're asked to use 2 multiply symbols. Well, here they are. 2 multiply symbols and an add symbol. Okay, well, let's just do 2 by 2 by 2. There's 2 multiply symbols. 2 by 2 by 2 is 8. And then we'd have to add 28. So let's just write that out again. 2 by 2 by 2 plus 8. Your calculator will do the bomb dash part for you. Not plus 8, plus 28. You don't have to do the brackets, but they may ask for brackets in one of these questions as well. They did in one of the earlier ones. So similar again to one of those earlier questions, putting brackets in and coming up with numbers that multiply to give other numbers. So a nice easy one here. Here we have assessment item number 16. You're guaranteed to get one of these symbol questions in the Junior Cert this summer. Sean asked 30 students if they played GAA. 20 students said yes, 10 students said no. Here's yes equals 20, so no equals 10. So that's half. So we'd have to have 2 footballs. They're not looking for you to do an artistic piece of work, but you could probably put a few lines across it without stressing yourself out too much. Make it look like a football. And you were asked to complete the table to show Sean's results. And you were told, if I had read the question, which I probably should, is that a football represents 5 students. So 10 would obviously be 2 students. So you have your 2 footballs. Yeah. Sarah asked 20 students. I'm just going to do these again. Sarah asked 20 students, just circle it, which sport they like the best, and she put this information in the table but forgot to write the key. So we know this is 20. How many students have we got? We have half a student liking football. This is a half a student too. So we have 4, 2.5, and 3.5. And 4, 2, and 3 add up to 9. So this whole thing will add up to 10. Just write down beside it what it is. Keep it nice and neat. That's the total. 20 students is the actual total. The symbol total is 10. So we'd have to double all these, make them 8, 5, and 7. And that would obviously total to the total amount of people, 20. So we're asked, how many students does one person represent? Your answer would be 2. And justifying our answer with maths, we could say, if we let x equal one of them, we have 4x here, we have 2.5x, we have 3.5x. So we could say 10x, if we add those together, I'm just going to put an x there now, equals 20. So x equals 2. And that's the justification with algebra. So again, don't panic when you see these simple questions, nice and easy, they can't be too hard. Take your time, circle the information given, and now try and make one of these questions up yourself.